Alright guys, we're going to try this again because the second time comments broke, took a break. Now we're going to try this again after I've washed the bin. I didn't wash the cyclone because I didn't need it, but look at this bin. I mean, just look how clean this bin is. And I did my whole house with this thing, filled it up to the max line, so I mean, yeah. Let's just open this up. Just clean. Clean as can be. This thing is amazing. Now, here's the filter. I had to replace it. I wanted to wash it just to be on the safe side, and it didn't work. It kind of fell apart. So, I have been using it, yes, with a half, not even a full filled filter. But I've only been using that until my new one comes in, which should be here like Friday, I think. And it's a great Dyson. It's not yellow, so I mean, that makes me happy. It does need a new hose though. For those who own a DC-14, they know the sadness. Hello. The sadness is I need a new hose, and this one comes with a colored end, so that will be gray. Rick, have you seen my latest Dyson? Here's a little sneak peek of my latest Dyson. Yes, the 14. Look how clear this bin is. It's foggy, but it's also dirty on the outside. I washed the inside of it. But I mean, look at the bottom. Look at that, dude. No fog, no nothing. Tell me if you see a difference. 07, really foggy. 14, nowhere near. And I broke down the cyclone on this. It had nothing in it. I mean, the cyclone was completely empty. Here's the hose. Just look how clean the hose is, dude. My biggest sadness is I'm getting a new hose for it because it needs it. But the saddest part is that the new hose will have a gray end, and this is a red. This is a red hose end, and it's a really pretty, like, maroon, but I'm sad that it will be gone. It will be turned gray. I mean, just this hose, it even makes noise when you move it. Like crinkles because it's never been used. This thing, I mean, it wasn't in the box. It was also missing tools. But I mean, it's a good vacuum. Now, something that I don't understand. Rick, you know how this has a clutch, right? You see how this has a clutch? When I got this, because, you know, I know you collect vacuums and stuff, or you've seen these before. They have two belts. One belt that goes from the motor to the clutch, and then a belt that goes from the clutch to the brush. The first belt that goes from the motor to the clutch was snapped. It burned. It freaking burned. So, I'm not sure how you burn a Dyson belt, but yeah. And the brush was completely seized. This brush is really hard to turn. It's a brand new brush, but that's only because I have the belt on carpet mode. If I switch to the tile, it will spin no problem. And in case you were wondering, I have not changed the hose on the bottom yet, which normally, by the time people sell these and stuff, it's usually stuck like this, you know? Stuck. That's it. This ain't. Here, watch. I'll show you. Normally with these, like even the 07, when you move it, this stays like this because it's just a worn out hose. It's stuck. But watch mine. Completely axe spring loaded. So it seals to the carpet very nice. The only issue I've noticed with it is, with my old one, I'll even show it. Let me hook the hose up. I never had this issue with the old one. But with this one, when I hook the hose up, and yes, this will be my daily driver. This Dyson will be the daily driver. Here's the issue I have. When the hose is extended, I'll even close it just for better reference. You lock it in, get it in. Like with my old Dyson, you would, vacuum, la da 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 da. When you're done, you want to use the hose. You would pull this out, it comes off. And then, you use your hose, and what I noticed was the old one, or my original one, you slide this in, push the handle down. This don't slide. I mean, look, it's on, but it don't go down. It's locked. So the only way to put this piece in is to hold this button down and then push. And then slide it into place. I don't know if that's normal or not. It adjusts very well. It cleans very well. I'm very, very impressed with my Dyson. I do have the tools for this. I gotta put them back on. I actually filled this thing up from using it. I filled it up just shy of the max line. It's nice, bro. Thanks. Now, do you think what I paid was too much? Because I paid $60 for it. Do you think $60 was too much? I love the stickers. It's got stickers all over it. Sticker here, no sticker there, no sticker there, but it's got little stickers going around the whole cyclone. I gotta admit, dude, I love this Dyson. I think it replaces my 07, which is something I never thought I'd say because it's acceptable. Would you pay $60 for this thing? Yeah, no kidding. Actually, believe it or not, true story, I had one of these brand new. My dad paid, I don't know, $475 for it, brand new. It was an all-floors model. He bought it, it was the original all-floors. It didn't have this stupid clip. It didn't have the weird see-through button here, the see-through button here. Well, it had the see-through button here, but it didn't have the see-through clutch. Well, it had, oh my god, you know what I'm saying. It was the original. Didn't have these see-through buttons, stuff like that. It was the original DC-14 at all floors. And we threw ours away in 2016. Either 2016 or 2017. It was one of them. But that's how long we had our 14. Was since, I think, 06. And it had a blown motor. And that didn't stop us from using it. But it had little to no suction. I mean, it was time to go when it went. When we tossed it, its date was way overdue. Yeah. I don't have any brochures or any manuals or anything. Believe it or not, I tried to get a replacement hose for it. Because they never registered it, so I registered it today. I registered my DC-14, I got it today, and I registered it for today, on October 14th. Yesterday was my birthday, if you didn't know. I was supposed to get this yesterday, but the plans fell through with the dealer. He ended up getting me it today, but I'm not going to be picky. It's in pretty good condition. The dust cup is disgusting. A lot of the parts are not see-through because it's disgusting. But this thing had a seized brush when I got it. This piece did not work right because the hose was messed up. And I need to clean the cord. Not gonna lie, I haven't cleaned the cord yet. But yeah, I love this vacuum. I don't feel that I paid anything that this wasn't worth. They are getting rare now. They're hard to find. Now I actually have a friend who bought theirs. Theirs is the original Dyson DC-14 Animal. The original, you know, no clip here or anything. They actually, I know where they live because they don't live far from me. They actually live in the same town as me. But his parents actually have a DC-14 Animal, and they've used it since new. They bought it in 2005. Really, they are getting rare. Hi, Amy. Yeah, they're getting pretty rare. You have an all floors model. I have the low reach. I paid $60 for mine. I put these tools on it because it didn't have them. It's in really good condition. The Cyclone had not much in it, but it does have a dab of super glue stuck here. I don't really know how to remove it. I'll probably have to put like acetone or something on it. So yeah, it's got a dab of super glue stuck to the plastic. I removed 90% of the paint scuffs. I mean, this thing was scuffed to hell. And I pretty much removed them all. I paid $60 for mine, so yeah. Mine wasn't free. Mine was expensive, but I don't regret none. Everything that it took to get this thing up and running as a daily driver, I already had, because this is my new daily driver. The knob gets stuck for some reason. It gets stuck like halfway, and you gotta help it. But I don't know, I don't hate it. I love it. I need to clean the cord. Actually, you know what? Let me go to wet wipe and I'll clean the cord right now. Did you ever use a DC-41? I have not. To replace the Dyson. I'd buy a Shark to replace the Dyson any day, except for a DC-14 or an 07. The 14 and the 07 are the only two Dysons I, honest to God, love. They're semi-lightweight. They're powerful. And believe it or not, these actually have a higher amp motor than the 25s and stuff, as far as I know. Let me get some wet wipes. Okay, I'm back, guys. This is a completely clean cloth. We're just gonna check and see how dirty this vacuum cord is. I clean all the cords that I get from any vacuum. Not even high-end vacuums. I do this to Bissell's and Dirt Devils. Okay. So, this is how dirty the cord was. You should clean your vacuum cord if you get a used vacuum. I also try to disinfect my handles. I'm very, very picky about disinfecting my vacuums. Jesus, I know, right? I disinfect anything that the second owner, aka me, touches. Like cord, handle. I don't need to disinfect the tools because I put them on it. Power switch, hose flap, all of this. I disinfect it all. Now, as you see, the problem I just talked about, it locks. My old DC-14, I didn't have that issue with. The old 14, you used it. When you were done with it, you just, when you were done with it, you had it, it's done. It went back in. Mine doesn't do that. You have to hit this button, then start to recline it, then put it in. It's just, I don't know, I feel it's a little more complicated. Hit this. Release piece. That. Hit that. And for all you who didn't know, this actually has a little cup here with a button to put a filter in. It doesn't come standard with a filter though, but I am going to put a fresh filter in here just to get a little bit better performance, filtration and stuff, because I'm putting a new HEPA filter in it, I'm putting that side filter in it, and I'm putting a new top filter into it. I already put a new top filter into it, but it's not a genuine Dyson filter, so hit these little buttons, and the hose, make it all shiny. But this is what I do. I just do that. Now, who wants to see it running? Because I will run it. Just tell me if you want to see it running. The bottom's a little nasty. I do want to see how good it runs. It probably won't suck anything up. This carpet is pretty clean. This thing runs brand new. And it leaves carpet lines. This thing leaves carpet lines. Picky. Okay. Alright. So you can clearly see where I have vacuumed and I haven't. So, yeah. Let's try to get you. Does it deep clean? I want to say yes, but I honestly don't think so. But you can see. I mean, it takes all the dirt off the surface. And isn't that what we need a typical vacuum to do? Just pick the dirt up off the surface. As you can see, there's styrofoam falling out of it. It's picking stuff up. Which is sad, because I just washed the canisters while I was over there. The clutch does not like running. It deep cleans on like the forward, the head goes in, it on the back, I feel like your head lifts itself up. Issue number 2. If y'all can see this. It won't come out. And just so I can show, with it not running, it still won't come out. Even with the thing, no suction, no nothing, it won't come out. That's my biggest complaint with this, is it won't come out. The hose won't come out. I've noticed I have to hit the button, hit these two, and then slowly crank this hose out. And actually, there's still parts of this hose that are still completely see-through, so I think what was sucked up was cleaned up with the hose. And now I can somewhat, just barely, pull this out. Now, if you guys didn't know, I've learned 2 things with this hose. When the tool's like this is for when you hook it up straight to the hose. When you're using this piece on it, use it like this. Have it straight out. Watch. Goes flat, cleans well. Makes it real hard. You'll have to be on the floor trying to clean with that. So let's do this, because I do have some stuff I need to vacuum up. This thing has years left of cleaning power. This thing, I hope to have this thing forever. Like, no joke, forever. And now the bottom's all nasty and dirty, because it can be. But I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to go eat some food, watch some YouTube, and try to love this Dyson as much as I can, because it's noticeable the original owners didn't love it, considering the fact they pretty much didn't use it. Unless they loved it so much they don't use it. Bye. Bye, Rick.